Starting off first with an older coin. It is the Flying Eagle cent from 1856. Now this coin is super rare because they only made 2,000 of the 1856 Flying Eagles. So obviously a key date, very low minted coin. This coin in high mint state grade sells for thousands and thousands. In this condition at a very fine 35, this coin still sold for over $10,500 just because of its rarity, because of the fact that they did not mint many of these coins in 1856. Now here's an 1869, what was supposed to be an Indian head 1 cent coin. However, it was struck onto a silver 10 cent planchet. So this coin is graded and authenticated by PCGS at an AU 55. And this mint error coin ended up selling for over $25,000. So you have a silver planchet. This coin is silver. Of course, it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be struck onto a regular Indian head cent copper planchet, right? But it was struck onto a dime silver planchet. That's what makes it extremely valuable. Now here's a 1942 Lincoln wheat cent that was actually struck onto a 10 cent planchet. And again, this is going to be a silver planchet. In 1942, they were producing mercury dimes. So this would have been on a mercury dime planchet. It is graded by Annex at an AU 58. The coin grading scale goes up to 70. 70 is the best grade you can get. This coin ended up selling for over $11,000. Now we're gonna look at some foreign planchets here as well. So this is a 1943 Lincoln wheat cent. As you guys know, in 1943, these coins were supposed to be steel pennies. 1943, that was the only year that they made the steel penny. Now it is the S mint mark, and it was struck onto a Peru 5 centavos planchet. So here's what that Peru coin looks like from that time period. 1943 Lincoln wheat cent onto the Peru 5 centavos planchet ended up selling for over $6,000. Unbelievable. Now here's a 1944 Lincoln cent. Now in 1944, the mint went back to producing the wheat cents in copper. So this is supposed to be a copper penny. And it is not. It was actually struck onto a foreign planchet as well. This Lincoln cent design was struck onto a Netherlands 25 cent planchet. So that is awesome, man. Just amazing mint error there. So if you guys have anything strange looking in your coin collections, like I say, a lot of people inherit coin collections and they have no idea what to do with them. Don't pass stuff up like this, because this coin sold for over $5,000. Super rare coin there. Now here is a 1944. Now if you guys got steel pennies, if you come across a big bunch of steel pennies, you'll notice that they sometimes turn out like this. After a long period of time, they're all rusted up, right? But this is a 1944. 1944 is not supposed to be steel. That was only 1943. However, this coin is graded as a genuine coin from PCGS. It has environmental damage, unfortunately, but the coin still sold for over $13,000 because this was not supposed to be a steel penny. In 1944, it's supposed to be copper. This was struck onto a steel planchet from 1943. So that is what gives it value. Now there are other examples of this coin that I've shown in my other videos where they are very good condition coins, very high grades, and they sell for tens of thousands of dollars. This one in this condition still sold for over 13 grand. So can't beat that for a penny looking like this, can you? Now here's a 1961 D mint mark Lincoln cent. Now this was actually struck onto a 1960 D mint mark Lincoln cent as well. So we'll actually see both the dates, 1960 here and 1961. You'll see that design rotated. You'll see the lettering there from the 1960 Lincoln cent along with the 1961 Lincoln cent. And then here on the reverse, you'll see the design twice and rotated. So really awesome mint error. If people are just going through pennies in their pocket change, from a distance, you probably won't even see this, if you're not really paying attention. But if you inspect your coins and you find something like this, you're definitely going to thank yourself for it, because this penny ended up selling for $4,600. nearly a $5,000 coin there. Same thing with this coin, you know, if people aren't really paying attention, you know, they could just, you know, not even, you know, just pass it up, you know, just throwing pennies around in your car, you know, after you get it back from change or whatever. But this is a 1964 D mint mark that was struck onto, or struck over, a 1963 D mint mark Lincoln cent. So you can see obviously both designs. You'll actually see the reverse design with the obverse, and then the obverse here with the reverse from 1963. We can actually even see the date 1963 here on the coin as well. So this penny ended up selling for over $4,300 as a result of that mint error. Now here's the 1968 S mint mark Lincoln cent. Now this is the proof coin, so it's not the regular business strike. Proof coins will be much more shinier, mirror-like finish, much more detailed. This coin, graded by Annex at a proof 65, has been double struck, and this penny ended up selling for over $4,000. Moving right along to a 1969 Lincoln cent. This coin has been double struck onto a Canadian 10-cent planchet. So a Canadian dime planchet, and the coin has been double struck. You can actually see that there as we zoom in. You can see the design struck twice. And this penny ended up selling for around $4,000 as well. $3,800 for this penny to be exact. Now here's a 1981 Lincoln cent that has a die cap, and it was struck onto a 5-cent planchet. So a Jefferson nickel planchet, as well as the die cap taking place, is going to give it a lot of value. That's why this mint error coin sold for over $5,800. Again, nearly a $6,000 coin there. Now here's a 1993 D mint mark famous coin here. A lot of people know about these. Looks like a normal 1993 Lincoln cent on the front, but on the reverse, you'll see the reverse of the Roosevelt dime. And that is a very, very rare coin. The coin is graded by PCGS at a Mint State 65 red, and this coin sold for over $51,000. Now here's a similar type of coin. It's a muled coin, 1995 dime, muled with the obverse of a Lincoln cent. So we'll see the Lincoln cent design, and then here on the reverse of the coin, you have the reverse of the Roosevelt dime. Super rare coin there. That's why this coin sold for $57,000. Now here is an example of you know, where a 1999 1-cent Lincoln cent design was struck onto a 1998 Roosevelt dime. So look at that. You'll see the design, of course, from the Lincoln cent along with the Roosevelt dime, and this coin ended up selling for over $2,600. Now here is another muled coin. This is a more modern coin, so it's a 2001 Lincoln cent here on one side. You flip the coin over and you have the reverse of the Roosevelt dime. Super, super rare, guys. This coin ended up selling for $114,000. Could you imagine coming across something like that, man? That would just be unreal. What would you guys do with the 114 grand? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.